Hello everybody. Today I am going to show you an easy way to raise fans because I noticed that many people, even though they've been playing for a long time, don't necessarily know how easy it is to actually get fans and higher fan count for your club. So let's get started. And the first thing you're going to notice is that we're not going to be playing in Unity Cup. The reason why we're not playing here is because Unity Cup doesn't allow you to do as many races as you might want. And since in order to increase fans, we need to do a lot of races, I don't think Unity Cup is built for that. We're going to go back to the beginning, Ura Finale, and we're going to choose a Yuma that can have a really nice amount of distance with A, either medium long mile or turf dirt medium long, but they have to at least be at A. So Special Week is a really nice choice to do this, since Summer Special Week has where is it? Yeah. So she has a recovery, and having a recovery makes you more helpful for long races. And she also has everything that you want: turf A, medium long, and an easily way to get mile to A. The one that I want to use the most right now, honestly, is Oguri Cup. Oguri Cup by far is the best to try to do a fun run. Not only she has B in dirt and B in long, which is easily able to be raised up to A, but she also has A in turf, mile, and medium, and she can run as either a base or a late. So I'm just going to use her. The next thing I'm going to do is look for a burrow that will give me either dirt or long. And it really doesn't matter which one I am getting, as long as it has a nice stat spreads in stamina and in speed. And that's basically the only stats that we want. So right now, between Summer Marusensky, Special Week, and this Rice Shower, and actually this Symboli Rudolph, I think there is a case for Narita Bryan and even this Megiro McQueen. So here's the deal. I am going to use this Symboli Rudolph, and now I have to look for a dirt Uma in my own veteran Yumas. Sadly, I only have an Oguri Cap that I cannot use because Oguri Cap cannot be a parent to herself. I do have a decent Haru Urara, and I have a Taiki Shuttle. So I am going to use Taiki Shuttle. There is also you could say that you do not need the A here in dirt, and you can just not run on dirt tracks whatsoever. Let's try that, because even though this Taiki Shuttle works, I think I have something better. So I have here a Megiro McQueen that it's base with both stamina and speed stars. So this will give me enough so that I am able to win almost everything, and I do not need to take care out of my dirt tracks. Let's do this. Now, this is the important part. Most people don't realize that what you need is actually race bonus and fan bonus. We're not actually going to take race bonus, we're just going to use fan bonus and try to run as much as we want. So right now this is going to be my deck. If you see it, you can see that we have basically 20, 40, 60, 80, and then 15, which is a total of 95 fan bonus. We just need to find another card that can give us between 15 and 20 fan bonus. We just so happen that one of the best cards for stamina, it's also helping with the fan bonus, which is Super Greed. Now, Super Greed has plus 25 fan bonus. This is 115 fan bonus percent, which basically more than double your fan takes. And this is it. This is the deck. You can do it with any deck as long as the cards have at least between 15 to 20% fan bonus. And you can borrow max limit break Super Creek and you will be fine. Actually, the only one that is not um, plus 20 here is Kita Sun Black, and I will use it just because A, I have it, and B, it's going to be the best speed thing that I can have right now. So we're going with this one. Now, this will be a little different than most of your runs because we're going to focus on speed and stamina as much as we can. And when we reach the Satsuki show, we're just going to run. That's the only thing we're going to do. We're going to run. If we get tired, it doesn't matter. So right now I want to raise all my stats and I want to raise all my friendships as much as I can. I'm also avoiding any other I'm also avoiding any other training that is not speed or stamina. The reason why is that we need to hit at least like 400 or 450 in both speed and in both stamina. So right now we're in a really good pace because we have enough stamina and we have been building speed. So we are going to a little bit fast this one. We're going to be a little bit fast. We just want to look during junior year which Umas have the most things. If we're going for speed, we'll do speed. If we're going for stamina, we do stamina. And we want to check that at least our speed cards, our speed friendships, get to this rainbow training. If you get it, then you're set up. Now we need to raise speed training facilities as much as we can. And I'm going to take the energy. There is only one exception, and also I want these stamina cards here. There is one exception during junior year where we are not going to be racing stats, but we are actually going to run 2 races. And it's both races are in December, which is second. So we're going to be running the Hanshin Phillies and then with the Hopeful Stakes. Those are the 2 that we're going to be running. So right now it's been just perfect. We're going to our first race. This is a little bit important. We actually want to win this. I believe that we have enough speed. And if there are not many frontrunners, I want to go as Space Chaser. It's just best. The least people, the least Umas that are running in front of you, the least chance you get to get blocked. Now that we already finished with the debut, we're going to try to keep racing all our stats. Especially, I am a little behind on stamina. I am okay on speed. Now I cannot do anything here. I'm just going to go for wit. There is also a small point of RNG in everything that we're doing right now, because not only do we want to have enough stamina, we also want Swinging Maestro. And it's really chance on when we get Swinging Maestro, because we could get it as fast as possible, which would have been like 2 turns ago, or we could get it by the last moment. If we get it in the last moment, we are a little bit in trouble, because there are most races that are long races that we are just not going to be able to win because of the stat requirements. So right now I am not that worried. I think I won't even have a cafe also. Yeah. I am not worried about it that much. It's still too early. We have really nice speed stat. I am a little worried about stamina, but it's okay. If anything happens in stamina, then I can just change my run into a laser run. But right now, base chasing will be just fine because I hope there will be enough front runners. I also have enough stamina sparks. I'm going for power. Now, early December, we are going for the Asahi High. Actually, not the Hanshin. You can also go for Hanshin phase. So we're going for the Asahi High. We win this. This will give us 15,000. It usually should give you 7,000. But because we have a lot, and I do mean a lot of fan bonus, this usually gives 7,000. If I win this, I will get another 15,000. There we go. So that's the power of fan bonuses percent. You want at least 200, but 5% below it, it's okay. Now we are running out of time. We have till the first part of April to reach enough stamina to not die in the long and medium races. I do believe that we are. I am getting really well with those things. I do believe that we are okay on speed. I can't go for one more. It's not necessary. I would rather just go for stamina. And I don't think, I don't think I will stop leveling up stamina. I have to rest here. And I only have one more turn. So let's go speed power. And the next one, regardless of what it is, it's going to be stamina. Yeah. Okay, so this is my inspiration. I got Ura Finalis part from Majima Queen. That gives me a lot of stamina. I have reached 445 and 533. So this is perfect. Now, I'm going to start running. It doesn't need to be only G1s. It can be any race, as long as it's a graded race. And I don't care about my mood, and I don't care about my energy anymore. Right now, I am just going to run. For this one in particular, I'm going to do a waiting turn. You will see why in a second. It just, for me, I think it's more consistent. You will get lower numbers in your race, but it's just more consistent if you take breaks from racing from time to time. It's okay if you get second in some races. You are basically looking up for the highest fan count in every race, and those are the ones that you do not want to miss. So things like the Tenno Spring or the Tenno Autumn, those are the ones that you don't want to lose. I really don't want to lose the Japanese Derby. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to start buying skills, which is something that people will really tell you not to do, especially if you're doing ace runs. Thankfully, this is not an ace run, and I think I have enough. I think I do have enough stamina to keep going for base chasing. So I'm just going to buy skills when I see a race that I do want to win. So the reason why I skip one of the races is because right now I'm in the 3 consecutive race threshold, and I don't want to get stat bonuses down, so I hold at least for the Yasudaki Men, and after this one, then I have the Takarasuka Men. I got race fatigue, but it's okay, it's no problem. I am going to race once more. This is the Takarasuka Men. I won it, so this one gives me a sweet 30,000, and right now I'm almost at 200 fans. As long as I don't get, yeah, okay, I got skin outbreak, it doesn't matter, I'm going to rest here. It got here because they got a patch, they patched that one specifically, so now I could go for 7,000 here. I could get like 8,000 fans, or I could get more stamina, and I'm going to choose this stamina because it's really important. So I got that training. That puts me in a really, really nice spot. I can just then keep running. I have this one that's going to be like at least 8,300. And it's going to be an easy one because it's only 83. It's 9,500. I'm going for power. Now I do want to be careful. There is a G1 here in Spain. That's basically my cue to stop running once again, because there is a really important race coming after that one. Also, it's really funny. This type of, I would say, this type of runs are actually pretty manageable. They're way more easier than people think, and I do believe that people get scared about doing this, but trust me, it's easier than it looks. Because you just try to get to 500 as fast as you can, and then you're just running. And you don't care about energy, you don't care about mood. I am getting Swinging Master really soon, thankfully. This is my cue to stop running the next one. I just don't want to get skin outbreak or start using or losing stats due to race fatigue. There is a chance. There is a chance that it happens. So I don't care. In here, I actually got stamina, and after repeated races, I get this one. And that's the one that I don't want. I don't care that much about mode right now. I'm just going to rest. So the reason you don't want the repeated races event is because I think it's random. It's random by 3. Yeah, it's 3 stats go down at random by 10. And this one shows the worst speed, stamina, and power. So I'm a little bit under, but it doesn't matter. Here, there is an interesting decision. You could go for the Triple Crown. You will get overall more like epithets, and I think you get a little bit boosted in fans. I don't know. I am just going to go for the Tenosho. Because Tenosho will overall give me more fans, since I am running basically double fan. Now it's 35, and I'm already almost at 300,000. And since I rested, I won't get any other repeated race event that will use these stats until I race 3 times. So we're just racing. The interesting part of this whole technique is that it also doubles as a skill run, because you will be buying a lot of skills with your skill points. Nice. And the only sad part of Ogurika is that she doesn't run Japan Cup on the second year, so that's a loss, because the Japan Cup is really high on fan. You will run it on the 3rd year and you will see. So right now we race like 4 times in a row, and it counts the Arimakinen. If you don't have Dirt A, it's recommended for me to not go into the Champions Cup. So you see I have Dirt A, I have Skin Outbreak, I probably shouldn't. So I just either going to rest, go to the infirmary, or just do recreation. I think I'm going to do the infirmary. I can take out that Skin Outbreak. It will come back because I am racing a lot. Once again, the bad mood doesn't affect us, we're just running. It does affect wit, which affects skills, but honestly, if you have the stats, it really doesn't matter. So right now we are almost at 400,000, and it's the senior year. This is the moment where you start to really ramp up your fans. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to use energy, I'm actually going to get skill points. I do know we are not going to get fast learner, so I think this is the moment when you should try to reach all these things to 600, like at least power, speed, and stamina, so that it also doubles as a spark run for speed, stamina, and power. Right now, I think I don't need it, so I'm just going to run races. Especially since I rested for the Japan Cup, the Dirt 1. I am not in the consecutive race threshold, so I can work into running 2 or 3 more races. I do want to stop at some point, mainly because I get so much energy that I can like put 1 or 2 trainings in the middle. It will help me, because right now I see 3 races and I don't know if these things are worth it. If I had Dirt, I will run on the February stakes. I cannot run on the February stakes because my Dirt is B, and at this point it does matter. There's a really high chance that you will lose. So instead of getting 20,000, you will get something below 11. So I am going to run up until February, late February, and after that, I am going to either train or rest 1 more time. I will run all these G2s. They are just easy wins for Origa right now. And the reason why it's so easy to win is because the career has a hidden 400 plus stats, so you're really not really losing that many stat gains. You're not in any danger whatsoever. This is late February. February state is there. I am not going to take the 30 mile. I am actually going to go into recreation. I cannot go into training because since my mood is really bad, I get diminishing returns from training. I do want to race. I don't need any of this. I think my stamina and my speed are fine, so I'm just going to race. And right now I'm doing this very slowly, and I am explaining my train of thought. But you can do this basically with your eyes closed. You have like no problem whatsoever. You can just basically put all the things in your schedule. It's okay if you lose these kind of races. This G1 was especially difficult. Maybe I got blocked, or maybe I didn't trigger anything. It's not that big of a setback. The ones that you do not want to lose are the ones that are 20 to 30,000 in fan count. And by this point, like I said, I already have 1,100 skill points. I am going to start buying. I got PPT, Behold, I think I can get Sky High Data Steps. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to get Corner Connoisseur. I want Inmune Navigator. I want everything that it's just like I can get recordment. I have no problem getting recordment, especially since I haven't got Swing Master. I think it's fine. I am running at page 6, and I will get enough skippers to get Swing Master eventually. It really doesn't matter. I'm just going for the highest one count here. So now I lost one of the G1s, and since I lost one of the G1s, I still need to get there is Swing Master. So I still need to get 2 G1s, at least the 3. We have Tenosho Spring, and the Tenosho Spring is really scary because it's a long race, but since we are A long, and since we actually got Burman, if I hadn't bought Burman, I would have definitely bought Swing Maestro. And we have 600 stamina. This should be an easy win. Yeah, we won by distance. The key to winning the Tenosho Spring, and I know most of you actually have problems with this one, is to have at least 600 stamina or 550 and a golden recovery skill. If you have 600 and a golden, then you are fine. Otherwise, you are basically gambling to win. And for all of you Rage Shower fans, I know you have a Rage once in a while, especially if you're training her for Mile, because long Tenosho Spring, you have to win it with Rage Shower, and it's just so mean. So here again, I could go and rest, but it really doesn't matter. My energy is already on 0, and I have to win every single one of these races. I am just going to run. It's a G2. I have enough. And the good thing about running races like this is that you get random stats sometimes. So as I've been winning races, I've also been gaining stats. And as you can see, power is just really close to a place where I can just do 3, maybe 4 power trainings. And by the end of the finale, it will just reach above 600. And if it does, then I'll have a chance to a 3-star power spark, or a 3-star stamina spark, or a 3-star speed spark. I know right now my mode is over. I am not going to finish it. So we already finished Takatsuka Kinen. We have the whole summer to build more stats if you need. If you don't need to, you can keep running all the way till summer. In fact, I do believe there is a G1 race. If it's not here, then it's on second year. You have a G1 race in the middle of summer. That's dirt. And that's the reason why I recommend to also get a dirt Uma. Again, it's not at all necessary. And like I said, I could like put 1 or 2 trains into it. I'm already way above what I wanted in a quota as a fun run. I have 600,000. You can easily get 1 million. I want to see if I can raise this thing. So if I raise power enough, it will also double as a spark run. I do not need to keep doing that. So right now I'm just going to rest. I'm just going to raise. And yeah, perfect. If there is a point where you actually want to stop running, you can just take 1 or 2 turns to do whatever you need. If you need to go to the infirmary, you can go. Once again, after you've seen, it has not been a problem whatsoever. And if you want to do training, you can see that I did. The last 3 turns after the Arimakinen, what you're going to do is just rest on the first turn. This is so funny. I'm going to take the last one. So I got slow metabolism, it doesn't matter. I did lose 20 speed, which hurts, but once again, my speed is right on the threshold that I wanted. I do not need to raise my speed. If you're lucky, you can even get your speed to 900, maybe 1000, without actually raising. Without actually training speed, sorry, and just racing. I am going to run every single race from early November till last December, and I will skip just one to, let's see, Yeah, I'm going to skip just one so that I cure. Oh well, now it's a gamble. I don't know if I'm going to cure skin outbreak or if I'm going to cure slow metabolism. I actually do not need to cure slow metabolism. Now, this race, I want to win. Ah, bummer. So that's minus 600, yeah, that's minus 60,000. So I would have been in like 765,000 by winning that Japan Cup. Since I lost, I will not get my max amount of fan bonus. It's okay. Once again, that one in particular, it's really tough. And if I wanted to win, I should have bought more skills, which, as you can see, I have plenty. So I really don't need to like. I don't need to choose. I can just buy everything, and I actually can buy left. I can buy all this. So I already bought everything here. I have all of these things. I do not need Iron Will, and I bought all of the generic ones that are not from a specific type of race except Thunderbolt Step, I believe. I am not going to go into that one. And I got lucky and I got the claw machine. So what the claw machine does is it's going to better my mood, give me more energy, and has a chance of giving me straight away recovery. So I don't remember if this is the first or the second time that I actually push into the recreation in this run. Ah, sad. And Agnes again. I want the big ones. This is fun. No. Okay. So I only got one prize. It really doesn't matter. If you get the big prize, you get more recovery. But this will give me at least 100 up. So now let's go for the Arimakinan. And that's 70,000. So the Japan Cup should have been another 70,000 or 71,000. So I should be in 8,400. Yeah, 842,000. And we're not finished because we still have the Pura Finale, which is going to be another 100,000. So this can easily go to 1 million fans. And since I cannot race anymore, I am want to race as much power as I can. I really want my power to reach at least 600. I don't know how, but somehow I got uh, Akikawa to be right in the orange. So she will give me stat bonuses I at the end of this, which is really lucky because it normally doesn't happen in a race, in a fun run. So yeah, I'm 800 and I have one more run, one more race. I did manage to get power into the threshold where it will get into 600. And this should be winnable. And there we go. So 600 power, 700 speed, 800 stamina, and I still have 500 points to use. I want to buy everything that's here. I do not need. I think I should buy straight away recovery. I do not need anything like this because this is basically a generic run. I think I am going to buy straight away recovery. There we go. I don't care that much about the rank. Sadly, I got guts because it always happens. The ones are guts coming again. But I also got a lot of nice white sparks, basically because of running a lot. Nakayama race course, speed and power, Tokyo race course, summer runner, and Nakayama race course. So yeah, this is a Nakayama Ori Cup Sparks, and I had all these skills. I won the Ura finale. And I almost got 1 million fans. So had I had I run one or two more races instead of like racing my power to try to get my sparks, and had I won the Japan Cup at the end, I would have reached 1 million because it's basically another more than, I think if I won all 37 races, that would have been enough. Or if I have run at least two more races, which is completely doable. So, yeah, that's it. That's everything I have to say to you guys. So, I hope this was helpful. I'll see you in the next one.